Today, we're going to be talking about how you can implement make column transformer in Python with the help of scikit-learn. All right, so first thing that you should know is when you are going to be building out machine learning algorithms, often you're going to have to tweak the data before you can even start running them. For example, you might drop some columns, or you might be changing categorical columns into numbers. Think of something like ordinal encoding or also one-hot encoder. Well, make column transformer allows you to add multiple steps all at once, saving you a lot of time within your coding. You put the different steps of your transformations, and then you can fit that data, and then you can output it even as a data frame, which I'm going to show you guys through 3 different examples. All right, I'm going to jump on my computer right now and let's start coding. Okay, so I have a brand new Jupyter notebook over here, and let's start going through this process. So first thing I'm going to do is import pandas as PD. Import pandas as PD. I'm going to shift and enter. This runs the cell and also it creates a brand new line. The next thing I'm going to do is import in some data. So I just have some mock data I've used on a few other videos as well. And I'll explain what this does in a second. So I'm going to shift enter there. And then I'm going to throw this into a data frame. So all I have to do is df equals pd.data frame and data equals d. And then I'm just going to do a df over here. So you can see. So essentially what this is just a completely made up data. We're taking a look at sales of different stores and cities and then the size of the store. So a few things that we're going to probably transform in over here. We can take a look at the city and also size, which I have videos on Ordinal and also one-hot encoder. I will also be going through this a little bit over here in the process of how you can use make column transform. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is import one-hot encoder and also Ordinal encoder. So all I have to do is from scikit-learn.preprocessing import and then one-hot encoder. And another shortcut for you guys, instead of having to create another line and also do the same thing for Ordinal encoder, you can just put a comma over here and then just type in Ordinal encoder like this. And that way, both of these are now imported over here and we can use them. So what I'm going to do now is call these. So first thing I'm going to do is OHE for one-hot encoder equals one-hot encoder. And then inside over here, I'm going to say sparse output equals false. And the reason why I'm going to do that, if I don't put this in here, we're not going to be able to have an output as a pandas data frame. And I would like to show that for this video. So if you would like to have pandas at the very end, make sure you put sparse output equals false. Okay, now I'm going to do ODE for Ordinal encoder. I'm just going to put Ordinal encoder, and you don't have to do that for Ordinal encoder. So put that in here and we are ready to go. So what we need to do now is import in make column transformer. So it's a little bit different. So we're going to do from sklearn.compose import and then say make column transformer like this. And now that is imported. So let's go through an example on here. So I'm just going to say CT for column transformer, right? We're going to see that is equal to, and we're going to just copy that because I don't want to make a typo, which is pretty common to make. And then we're going to start building this out. So what we're going to do is make a few different steps. So the first thing we're going to do is implement a one-hot encoder. So all I'm going to do on that is use this OHE, which I already wrote earlier. So OHE, comma, and then I'm going to put what column I want to implement this on. Now, I'm going to use the one-hot encoder on the city. And the reason why is there's no like importance on the category side of things for the city. And I should say that's like more the ranking size. So like with size, right? There's an importance between small, medium, and large. Like small is the smallest, then you have a medium, and then the largest. Like you can see the importance on that versus these cities, just where they are located at. So that's why I'm going to use the one-hot encoder on the cities. So I'm just going to put over here city like this. Okay. Then I'm going to put another comma, and this time we're going to look at implementing our Ordinal encoder. So also, I need to explain how these work too, which I have full videos specifically on that, but let me just throw this over here. I'll put size. And the last thing also, what we're gonna have to do is talk about what happens with the remaining columns. So we have sales over here, which we're not gonna be transforming. And there's a few different methods that you could really use over here. What I'm going to be using is pass through. So essentially what this does is, since we're not transforming it, it's just going to continue to be an output on our final data frame. And I'll show you another one that we can use, which is dropping. Show you that at the very end. Regardless, I'm just going to say remainder equals, and we'll put pass through over here. And then we should be good on this. I'm just going to close that out like here. And let me explain real quick one hot encoder. So what one hot encoder will do for the cities is it's going to build out brand new columns over here. So there's going to be a column for Tampa, a column for Orlando, Jacksonville, and also Miami. So for this first one right here, since we have Tampa, right, the Tampa column will be as a 1. Orlando down here will be a 1, but the Tampa will be also a 0. Versus Ordinal encoder, which will have 0, 1, and 2 all within the same column. And it looks at ABC order on this case. So with how this is going to be working, large will be 0, medium will be 1, and small will be 2. Okay, so we have that now. I'm going to shift and enter. So we have this defined. Next thing we need to do is set our output so we can have a pandas data frame. So we can do ct.set output, and we'll say transform equals pandas. Put that over here, just like that. So this will allow our column transformer to output as a pandas data frame. And you can see we have a one hot encoder, ordinal encoder, and then we have our pass through, which is really good to see. So now we're going to have our final output. So we can do something like df pandas equals, and then since we've already did CT over here, ct.fit transform, and we'll throw in our data frame over here like this. And if I do df pandas, check this out. This is really cool. Boom, there we go. So we have our one hot encoder for Jacksonville, right? So if we go back over here, our first 2 is Tampa. So Jacksonville should be a 0. It is. Miami 0, Orlando 0, but we have Tampa as a 1, right? Exactly what I talked about. Orlando for 3 should be a 1. We go to Orlando and that is a 1. So we know that the one hot encoder is working. Then we go over here for the ordinal size, right? Again, it starts at ABC order. So small is at the very back. So it'll be a 2. Medium over here is going to be second, which would be a 1, and then large is 0. So we do have that. And now you can change the order of these. I already did this in another video. So if you want to have it flipped, right, you can change that up. But again, I'm just keeping it as default because this video is more about make column transformer than it is teaching about one hot encoder or also ordinal encoder. So make sure to watch those videos if you want to learn a little bit more about it. But either way, now we've done 3 steps, right? So we've had our one hot encoder, ordinal encoder, and then look over here, remainder sales. So we still have that over here in our data frame. So we are good to go. This worked properly. So I want to show you how you can implement a drop, and also another way on how you can call these columns. So you saw I did city and size. Let's do this again, but we're going to make a CT2. So I'm just going to copy this and we're going to start going from here. So this time we're going to be doing a drop, which let me just label this in the code. So drop this time. So instead of remainder as pass through, you can just put drop over here. Now, a few other things I would like to show you. So over here with our original pandas data frame, we can actually label city and also size. So it starts 0, 1, and also 2. So if I'm going to have city, I'm going to put 1, and then size, I can put 2. So where this comes helpful is if you have a lot of columns you would like to change, right? You can just put it like this. Now, my preference, I'd rather just write them out, but for other people, you can put 1 or 2 and it works perfectly fine. So just as a heads up, right? Now we have this over here. So same exact thing, right? We can just go over here and copy what we already put, right? CT set output. Let's just put this over here. CT2.set output for pandas, and the same exact thing, right? So we have one hot encoder over here, and then we have ordinal encoder. And the reason is since we're dropping that last column, it's not going to put over here for a column transformer, but we'll see that when I do the final output. So we can just go over here, df pandas, and I'm going to say df pandas 2 equals ct2.fit transformer. And I'm just not typing this out because I can just copy and paste a lot of the same code, and then just show you what this second version is going to look like. We go over here, check it out. So Again, we have Jacksonville, Miami, Orlando, and also Tampa. These are encoded correctly, right? We have 1 and 1 for Tampa over here and 1 for Orlando. And we scroll over, we have the Ordinal encoder size, but we no longer have that remainder that shows the sales. That is because we dropped it. So kind of powerful here. If you want to keep that last column that you didn't do anything through, you can use pass through. But if you want to drop it, you can use remainder as a drop. But that's an interesting question. Like, what happens if like we have a lot larger of a data frame and there's some stuff that you want to keep as remainder, some things that you do want to drop? Is that possible? And in fact, it actually is. So let me show you how to do this. We're going to make actually CT3. And let me just do this over here. I'm going to create a bunch of new cells and we're going to say CT3. Okay. So we're going to keep this one hot encoder. I want to throw city in here again, just how I prefer. So now I'm going to remove this ODE and I'm going to keep this remainder as a drop. So what I'm going to do for that size this time is just keep the size as itself. So all I have to do this time is put in single quotes. We're going to say pass through, right? Which remember last time we put it in a remainder. And then this time we're going to put a comma and we're going to put size. So these are interchangeable, right? You can put pass through here or drop over here. But if you want to use both, you're going to have to make it as a step like this. Okay. So now that we have all this over here, again, I can shift and enter with this side of things. I can just go over here and copy this output. We'll say CT3 this time equals set output, right? So this time we see one hot encoder and we also see our pass through. It's good to see this is working, right? And lastly, we're going to go into our data frame. We'll have df pandas 3 and we're going to say CT3 over here with our original data frame. And run this, check it out. So one hot encoder for all those cities, right? And then our size should stay the same, small, medium, and also large. So 3 different methods on how you can use the column transformer. Again, all you have to essentially do with this, like once you end up calling it, throw over here, cut that out. We're going to say it one more time. So one more time, how this specifically works. So we have our data frame over here in the beginning, right? We import, in this case, one hot encoder and also ordinal encoder. Feel free to use others if you want to, but I'm just using it for this video. And then again, I used my sparse output on here so that way we can have a data frame at the very end. So from here, right, scikit-learn.compose, import make column transformer. So now you have to call your make column transformer. I labeled this as CT, through our one hot encoder in here and our ODE. For ordinal encoder. Now what I did is call the specific columns I'm going to be working on, city and also size. Then you have an option of what to do with the remainder. So in this case, pass through, which keeps it, or you can drop it. Again, if you want to use multiple, right, you just put this over here in single quotes, what you want to do. So like in the one example down below, which we used both drop and also pass through. Then you have to set your output into transform it into pandas if you do want that pandas data frame. And then just fit transform with your original data frame over here. So it takes a look at those specific columns and you are good to go. Hope you guys found a ton of value in this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe as it does help out the YouTube channel. By the way, I think you should watch this video over here where I talk about feature scaling. It's another important step of machine learning and I highly suggest watching it.